What is up guys, Ghost here. So as I'm sure many of you have heard, Battlefield 4 is currently free for members of Amazon Prime up until June the 21st. Now in addition to that, it's also on a 75% discount over on the Steam store, and as you can imagine, both of these things have led to a massive increase in player numbers over the past few days since this has happened. So in this video, I wanted to have a look at just how many people are playing Battlefield 4 at the moment. Are there really that many new players in the game, or does it just feel that way when you join a new server? Well, it turns out there are a lot more. A good friend of mine, Mr. 249, had this awesome API that I've covered in videos before here on the channel, but what it does is it pulls player numbers from the server information of various Battlefield games. So if we take a look at the graph, you can actually see that Battlefield 4 player numbers have almost doubled from what they used to be. And right here on Sunday, Battlefield 4 only had about 400 players less than Battlefield 5, and I believe there have been moments where BF4 has even surpassed BF5 in player numbers. Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 5 are, for all intensive purposes, pretty much dead level with each other in terms of numbers. And I think that's really saying something about just how good Battlefield 4 is, and that word spreads around. I know they're giving it away for free or on discount, but you have to think that Battlefield 5 is their flagship game at the moment, and as a new player wanting to get into Battlefield, let's say, that's probably the title most people will go for. So to see Battlefield 4 having a similar player count on PC is really awesome. This is very clever marketing by EA though, pulling this kind of a move right around the same time as the new reveal to draw in as many people as possible is definitely a good trick. If there's one thing EA are good at, it's marketing. I think having more players find out what a wonderful game Battlefield 4 is great for the franchise and the game. I'm sure any of you out there who play on a regular basis like me are enjoying not having every single person in the game being a total sweaty tryhard for a change. I do feel somewhat sorry for the new players though. They must really be, scratching their heads whenever they die to a TV missile or a TOW, not having any idea what those are. Now, whilst it's cool that they are giving away the game to Prime members, I really think that DICE should just make most of their older Battlefield titles like 3 and 4 totally free for everyone, to be honest, along with the DLCs. I think that would really draw in so many more players, both players who have never played the game before, and perhaps some of those newer players who have only played 1 or 5, but haven't experienced any of the modern Battlefield titles. And since the new game will be modern, that would just make sense for them to do that. I suppose EA must know what they're doing, and there's probably a reason they're not doing that, probably because the return on investment just isn't worth it. But I wonder how big the player numbers could get if they would make it free for everybody. Just look at Warzone. That game had millions and millions of players within a couple of weeks, and all because it's free. Anyway, I just wanted to share the good news about Battlefield 4. I'm glad we've all supported the game for so long, and even though it is a great game, I honestly can't wait for something fresh and new later on this year. I have faith in DICE that it's going to be good, but if the worst comes to the worst and it isn't, well, I guess we've always got Battlefield 4, right? Thanks for watching the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.